Hello everyone, welcome to the part 2 of our brick stitch tutorial. In the part 1 video we have covered the basic ladder stitch and how to start your brick stitch. We have also covered the increasing and the decreasing brick stitch. We are actually trying to make a diamond shape using the brick stitch. So we have completed half of our diamond. So let's begin the next part. We currently have 7 beads. The next row will have 8 beads because we are going to make an increasing brick stitch for our next row. I just noticed that I started my work without recording the video, so I'm just removing the work and starting it from the beginning. In case if you have added any wrong color bead to your work, if you want to remove it, this is how you will remove it. You need to be very gentle while removing it. Okay, let's start our new row. Currently we have 7 beads. In the next row also we are going to make an increasing brick stitch. So the next row will have 8 beads. For the increasing brick stitch, we will add 2 beads to our needle. Now pass your needle under the first thread bridge from back to front. Now pass your needle up through the lastly added bead and then down through the next bead. Now again pass your needle up through the lastly added bead. Add a bead to your needle. Pass your needle under the thread bridge from back to front. And then again pass your needle up through the newly added bead. Now keep adding the beads until you reach the last thread bridge. Now let's add the 8th bead. This is the last bead of our row. As we don't have any thread bridge to anchor this bead, what we are going to do is we are going to insert our needle down through the bead which sits immediately below this bead. So pass your needle through this bead. To start the next row, we want our working end yarn to come out upwards from the lastly added bead. To achieve that, we will navigate our thread internally through the beads without showing it and make its way to come from the newly added bead. So from here it will move there, then again it will come here. So let's see how it goes. There are different ways to achieve this. Always choose the shortest path possible. I accidentally chose a longer path in this video, but it could be achieved in a more simpler way. To achieve the shortest path, what we could have actually done here is the thread is actually coming downwards through bead 1. Now pass your thread down through bead 2. Then pass your needle up through bead 3 and up through bead 4 and again up through bead 5. Then pass your needle down through bead 6 and again pass your needle up through bead 7. By working like this, you will be having the shortest path possible, and also your working end yarn will come out towards the up from bead 7, so that it will be easier for us to continue the next row. Now our next row will be a decrease in brick stitch, which means our next row will have 7 beads. So let's begin our decreasing brick stitch. We will add 2 beads to our needle. As this is an decreasing brick stitch, we will skip the first thread bridge and pass our needle under the second thread bridge from back to front. Now pass your needle up through the lastly added bead and then pass your needle down through the next bead and again pass your needle up through the lastly added bead. Add a new bead to your needle. Now pass your needle under the thread bridge from back to front and again pass your needle up through the newly added bead and keep adding beads until you get 7 beads in this row. This row is completed and we will keep working on decreasing brick stitch for each row until we get 1 bead at the top to complete our diamond structure. As I'm running out of thread, I'm going to put a knot and secure this thread and start my project with a new thread. While trying to secure this thread, I accidentally messed up with my work by putting some random knots somewhere, and I'm unable to remove it. So let's see how I'm going to fix this. As I'm working with yarn, it is very difficult to remove a knot that I have accidentally messed up. So the only solution to fix this is to cut the um, knot and remove some beads, so that I will be having some extra working end yarn, and then I'll try to fix that. Now I will secure this working end yarn by putting a knot at the thread bridge and weaving in the extra thread in between the beads, so that it appears invisible. Now let's see how to add a new yarn to your working project. To start the next row, we want our working end yarn to come upwards from the last bead of your last row. What we will do here is, first we will insert our needle through the beads that are nearby to the place where our working end yarn should come up. We will leave some yarn tail and go through few beads, then secure our yarn with 1 or 2 knots in the thread bridge, and then we will navigate our yarn through the beads so that the yarn will come outside from the desired place. While navigating your yarn, always follow the same path where the thread has been already passed. By doing this, you can avoid any unintentional changes to your work. Now a new yarn has been added to my project. Now let's finish the diamond structure. Now I'll add the top single bead to finish my diamond, and I will also tell you how to finish this work. As I add the last bead, I will insert my needle down through all the beads on the right side. I will also complete a loop with the yarn by going through all the beads to the edges of my diamond structure. This gives a sturdy structure to the diamond, and after that I will secure and finish the project. Securing and finishing the project means we will tie a couple of knots with our working end yarn, and then weave in the extra yarn through some beads, and then we will cut the excess yarn. We will do the same for both the working end and the tail end yarn. If your tail end yarn is already secured, then you can skip this step. You can directly trim the excess yarn. Always make sure that you put the knots over the thread bridge. After putting the knot, we will weave in the yarn in between the beads, and please make sure that you follow the same path where the yarn or the thread has been already passed, because this step is very crucial, because if you pass in a different path where your thread has not been passed, this will create some changes to your work. So in order to avoid any unintentional changes, we will follow the same thread path. When you feel satisfied enough, then you can stop this and you can trim the excess yarn. Now do the same for your tail end yarns. Now we have successfully completed our diamond shape by using only 2 stitches, that is the ladder stitch, which is our base stitch, to work our brick stitch. So we used ladder stitch and brick stitch. So what we actually did is we started with a ladder stitch. Then we started doing decreasing brick stitch to complete one side of a diamond. Then we increased 2 rows with brick stitch. Then again we decreased and completed our diamond structure with brick stitch. So basically what we learned from the part 1 and part 2 brick stitch video is we learned how to do increasing brick stitch and decreasing brick stitch. Hope you all find this video helpful. If you like it, please give a thumbs up, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel Infallible Handmaids. This is our second part of our brick stitch video. If you haven't seen the part 1 of our brick stitch video, we have given the link for that video in the description box below, so please check it out. See you all soon in another interesting video. Thanks for watching and bye.